This is the Eclectic Discussion Podcast.
Yo, everyone, it's the EDP. Another draft. I'm eclectic. None of that is important. What is important is who my guest is today. It's a friend of the show. He's been on the show multiple times. We talked about MTV and game shows, and we're about to do it again. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Rediscover the 80s, Jason Gross.
What's up, man?
Oh,
Glad to be here.
Where you been?
I don't know, man. I think the last time we talked, we still had a black president.
Wow, you know what? You're right. Jesus Christ.
Crying shame, man.
Yeah, it's been quite a long journey since then.
Too damn long.
Everyone, if you're not familiar with Jay Jizzle, he runs Rediscover the 80s. It's a website. It's a podcast. Well, sometimes, and it's a YouTube. It's a YouTube channel. Shouts to Wyatt. But and we'll get into a whole bunch of that. But you tuned in for the draft, and what we're drafting today, 5 rounds,
baby,
back and forth, game shows.
Yes.
And I don't have the first pick. I'm not looking forward to this, but as always, you know I will prevail.
We shall see. We shall see.
So what we're going to do is we're going to go back and forth for 5 rounds. When we're done, I am going to post this show, and I am going to post a poll, and you guys vote who had the better draft. And you know, cut me some slack. I don't have the first pick. So with that being said, let's open the Eclectic Discussion Podcast Classic Game Show Fantasy Draft. Take it away. You have first pick.
I'm surprised you gave me the first pick.
Listen, I'm magnanimous.
I will gladly take it because to me there is only number one. There's only just number one in the game show column here, and then the gap between number 1 and number 2 is like, I don't know, about 8 picks here.
Oh my God.
The number 1 game show of all time, which I'm taking, is The Price is Right.
Jesus. Oh my God, man.
I mean, it's so many games involved with Price is Right, and we could probably do a draft just on Price is Right games.
We probably should, and we probably will.
But there's no doubt the longevity of the show, and just everybody's got their favorite, you know. So, man, I miss, shout outs to the Barker's Beauties.
Oh,
whatever happened to them, man?
Oh, I had a favorite one of them. I had a favorite two. I had a favorite all of them. Hey, Holly. Yeah. Wow. So there was no chance that was going to slip to me, huh? All right. Okay. So I got to play a little strategy here then. What I'm going to do with my first pick. You know what? I got to pull on some heartstrings. For the first pick, I'm going to have to take Jeopardy. Rest in peace, Alex Trebek.
Oh, man.
Everyone, if you're listening, I mean, how are you going to not vote for me? Look what I'm doing. We all miss Alex, right?
Yeah.
It's,
I mean, how ironic is it that we lost Sean Connery and Alex Trebek within a week of each other, man?
Right. That is crazy.
But yeah, it's solid. Mr. Professional, even though I saw an outtake reel of him just this week over on Twitter of him pulling a Casey Kasem and just cussing up a storm. It was awesome.
So keep watching Jeopardy 24 hours a day and call this number. You dumb son of a bitch. You don't watch it 24 hours a day. There's a daily cash prize of $1,000 and fuck no shit. Call now and play Phone Jeopardy. She drank the poison that Captain Hook intended for Peter Pan. Fuck him.
That kind of thing. I don't know. It's just like he's so professional, so straightforward. You know what you're going to get every time you tune in. And to see him out of his element like that, cutting promos and just screwing up, and every word in the book is out there. I'm like, yeah, he's human, man.
Yeah. 100%.
He's not a machine.
We gotta find Daryl Hammond and Norm Macdonald. We got to.
Mm-hmm.
One more time.
Absolutely.
All right.
Man. So I can't let you get the one that goes with Jeopardy. I'm gonna have to take Wheel of Fortune at number 2.
Oh, fuck. That was the gamble. I figured if I could get those two, that would counter your Price is Right.
Yeah, I mean, that would be very, very close.
Damn it.
I can't let you have it, man. I got to take Wheel of Fortune. Pat and Vanna, gosh, how many years have they been together, on TV? It's about as many as Alex was hosting, so if not more.
And people, if you are of age, you'll remember the best version of Wheel of Fortune when you get your head floating and you're picking all the. I'll take
Absolutely.
the porcelain dog
Yeah.
for 400.
Yeah, and then whatever you got left, it's the old gift certificate.
Gift certificate.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my God, what a time!
Oh, just to go shopping in that little store, man, with your money. That was the best version, no doubt.
100%. Huh. Well, that gamble did not pay off. Or tell me this: if I would have took Wheel of Fortune, were you going to take Jeopardy?
Probably not. I don't know.
I hate it.
It was
hate
up
it.
there. I've got a couple here at 3 and 4, but
Oh, I hate it.
That wasn't there.
It was a terrible gamble then. Okay. All right, we're going to recoup here. For the second pick, I am going to take Family Feud.
very solid.
Thank you.
Very solid.
Yeah.
Who's
the
your favorite host?
It's the Kissing Bandit. You gotta go Richie D.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah. He was the original. I liked Ray Combs back in the day.
Ray
and
Combs was good.
Steve Harvey does a great job too, man. He's just kept that show going, for years now.
Yes. 100%.
When there was I don't know who was in between there. There was Louis Anderson and
Louis was there.
neighbor on Home Improvement.
Richard Cam. From Home Improvement.
Yeah.
Carl.
Yeah, he was in the middle there.
Yeah.
But once Steve Harvey got it, man, he's been keeping that thing, in the ratings. Some great clips have come out of Steve Harvey's version. But,
yeah. It's very.
I still miss the doors though from back in the day when you get the family and they're posing.
Yeah.
You open the doors, and then it's like, let's go.
Wait a minute, they don't do the pose anymore?
No, man.
Oh, that sucks.
They haven't done that for a long time.
Oh, that was good shit.
All right. Oh wow. Wow.
Hey, this is where it gets spicy.
Five is just not enough for game shows. I came up with probably about 16 here, just off the top of my head. And yeah, some of them are, I don't know, kind of a fine line in the game shows, but this one is not.
Okay.
Probably my personal favorite of all time. Pressure Luck.
Oh, big whammies. Stop.
Yeah. We got the whammies. That was my favorite game show to watch as a kid.
Oh, that was
and
incredible.
the version that they brought back on the Game Show Network, where the board was like a diamond shaped, or it was like random screens or something. I couldn't follow it, man. I need that square. And that was horrible. And then they brought it back. I watched a couple episodes with what's her face hosting it. Damn it, what's her name? Anyway, that was okay. They were giving away some good chunk of change, more than they ever did back in the day, except for that one guy. But yeah, man, Pressure Luck, the whammies, all the pop culture whammies they had back in the day, Boy George and Michael Jackson.
That is my favorite whammy.
Who would have heard a whammy? Who would ever want a...
Yeah.
That is my favorite whammy.
Oh man, so great.
And shouts to Michael Larson, who cracked the code. Ohio represent.
That's a great documentary. If
Yeah, I
anybody
loved it.
Watch that, man. Oh gosh, great story.
Yeah, I mean, it was fucking brilliant. You came up with
Memorize it. Yep.
Wow. Okay. All right. Well, so you had me afraid because so now I had to take what I was going to take in my fifth pick because I think you're thinking around the same way that I'm thinking. So I need to think first because you got prices right. So for my third pick, I am taking the game show Double Dare.
Yeah. Good. Yeah.
You cannot get prices right and Double Dare. We were not doing that.
Oh, Double Dare.
Oh, the gigantic nose.
Yes. And the ultimate kids prize, always at the end, was the trip to space camp. You
Right.
know? Oh man, I've watched episodes. Man, Pluto TV had like a Nickelodeon Games channel for a long time, and they got rid of it. But it had like all those like Double Dare and all those like kids game shows that Nickelodeon had back in the day.
Man, I
Like
love that.
back to back. And I'm watching Double Dare even now. It's like the kids were watching with me, and they're like, "Ew," you know, going up in there in the nose and going through those rollers like you're a washing machine. And
Then they had like the pizza.
yeah, digging
Double
in the
Dare.
couch, the lockers, and yeah,
Super sloppy
gosh.
Double Dare.
yeah. Yeah, and then they brought the family in. You had the moms and dads, you know, and oh man, they've had so many versions over the years.
Yeah, shouts to Mark Summers.
Mark Summers is the man. He's like the announcer now.
Wow.
So they got this younger host, and he's the announcer. So
It comes full circle.
full circle, man.
Oh, all right. So I feel a little bit better. At least I might be able to get a couple of votes here.
Oh gosh, there's just so many.
I know.
So many here. Okay, so I know I already got a pricing game, but what the hell? We're gonna go with Supermarket Sweep.
I was
At
not expecting that.
Yeah, that game. I don't know what it is about it. It was probably the only show I watched on Lifetime, you know, back in the day.
100%.
But well, I take that back because what was after that at the mall? Shop Till You Drop.
I've never
was like,
seen a single
God.
episode.
How could you, man? They were like back to back. It was so great. They had like 2 levels. It was like this mall setting. Oh, it was so good. Anyway, Supermarket Sweep. Yeah, shout outs to the host's sweaters. He had like he was like one notch below Bill Cosby, you know what I'm saying? with his sweaters every episode. But it was just, I mean, it had the pricing games and stuff at the beginning, and then I think it finally got into like the little mini sweeps before you got to the big sweep. But that was it, man.
The big sweep.
I just wanted to take those carts and ram them against everything. You're grabbing like huge cans of Pepsi, you know, the bonus items and stuff, and
Yeah.
throwing those hams in your cart. Well, let's see, what was it? It was the hams and like diapers. What did they always go to? Yeah, the formula. Yeah, the baby formula too. There's like those items that they just went for. And then if you had a little extra time, you're up there throwing stuff in the cart and you're grinding a bag of coffee for an extra 50, you know, or whatever it was.
For the 30-second
Yeah.
shootout.
Yeah. Oh, it was just, I want to shop like that for real. But, you know, I think they're bringing it back too. I've heard at least they're bringing it back with Leslie there from SNL.
Well, because they put them on Netflix.
Oh, did they? Okay.
Yeah, it's on Netflix. But yeah, I think I saw from SNL. She was supposed to. Was that what the commercial was? That was her. Huh. Cool.
Yeah.
Did you ever watch Cash and Carry?
No.
Okay, maybe that was Huh. Yeah, that was I wasn't expecting that one. So I have one that I want. Technically I have like 6 more that I want to take, but I only have 2 more picks. Huh. So I 100% know that this new one that I want to take last will be there for my fifth and final pick. So for my fourth pick, only because listeners, if you are familiar with the show, you know that I have played this game on the podcast. With my fourth pick, I am going all versions of Pyramid.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah. It's a good show.
Yeah. So you get a little bit of a fun game in the beginning, and you get all the drama when you're playing the Pyramid.
Yeah, and that freaking clock ticking, man.
Yes.
In the background. Oh God, you're in that circle.
Yeah,
You know?
you got your faces, so you're trying to convince you, like, no, not. And then you're like, skip. You're like, don't skip that one.
Right. Yeah. Oh, I couldn't handle that stupid clock though, man.
Yeah.
Oh, just in your brain, you're trying to come up with answers. But yeah, Dick Clark. Let's see who's hosted that over the years. Strahan.
Strahan did that one.
He did, yeah.
Wow.
I never watched it, but I'm trying to think who else maybe over the years did Pyramid. But of course, Dick Clark was the classic
Yeah,
version.
I mean that's my guy. Cause they had all the different versions, all the different numbers. They had the 25,000, they had the 50,000, they had the 100,000. What was in the? I'm trying to picture the winner's circle. Was there ever a woman hosting?
Not that I remember. I could be wrong though.
All right, this sucks. Donny Osmond.
Oh, okay, Donnie.
Donnie.
Yeah, I don't know. He's womanly.
You are 100% correct. Way more than Marie. So,
Right. Yeah. Oh gosh. So
All right.
we're down to our last picks right
this
now.
is
Then.
this is your fifth and final pick. This is for all the marbles right here.
Wow. Well, let's see. I don't have a kids show, but there's one that I personally enjoy from back in the day too that I want to select here. Oh, it's tough. It is so tough. Okay. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna do the kids pick.
Oh,
Let's do Legends of the Hidden Temple as the fifth one.
you won. 'Cause everyone loves that show, and then they're gonna vote for you, and everything is stupid.
I literally got 5 out of my top 6 written down here.
Oh shit!
Besides Jeopardy. Worked out great.
I should have picked Legends of the Hidden Temple instead of Pyramid. Then I would have won.
That would have been an awesome double right there.
Damn.
Yeah.
What was I?
Kids. You still got some good ones out there,
I
man.
know, but now I'm set on getting this other one, and I shouldn't get it. Wow. And truth be told, I never even watched Legends of the Hidden Temple. I just know it was great.
Yeah, I was in high school then, and I was still watching Nickelodeon.
I never watched it, but I knew it was the thing. Okay.
And it holds up too, man. Let me tell you, even with the kids that I have, the younger kids, we watched that on that channel, loved it. So
See, I knew
it holds up.
I knew I should have picked it. I would have won. Okay. Well, I'm not picking any. Jesus.
Talk it out, man. Let me hear you.
Well, so
Maybe I can help you decide.
you know what? I hate you. Shut up.
You did that with your other guest, man. So I'm just trying to return the favor.
That was just because Kyle didn't know what he was doing.
Come on, man.
All right, what is better than Legends of the Hidden Temple? I mean, I could go. Sorry. So this is what's gonna happen here. I can't appeal. I gotta go back and appeal to the people our age because I could go Guts. I'm not going Guts. In the video game, the one video game, Remote Control, I could go Remote Control.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not going to do it. All right. With my fifth and final pick, which is surely gonna lose me this draft, but since I really enjoyed it,
That's all that matters.
thank you for letting me down easy. I'm gonna go with win, lose, or draw.
Win, lose, or draw.
I loved win, lose, or draw. Yeah, so.
You got the celebrity factor in there.
Well, yeah, I mean, I could have went, what's that, Hollywood Squares, but yuck. But win, lose, or draw. I mean, it's Pictionary, it's charades, it's it's fun. It's a nice game, I guess. All right, so listen, let's wrap this up. Let's. This sucks. Jason has Price is Right, Wheel of Fortune, Press Your Luck, Supermarket Sweep, and Legends of the Hidden Temple. I have Jeopardy, Family Feud, Double Dare, Pyramid, Win, Lose, or Draw. I am going to pretend and say this is going to be a tough choice for you guys to see who won, but we'll see if I can reign supreme here. With that being said, give me a couple other ones that you were thinking about that you would have had to take had I drafted smartly.
Well, the other one I was going back and forth with was Remote Control. I love Remote Control on MTV. Just a fun game. You got the trivia, you got people going through walls, you got food falling from the ceiling.
They could definitely
and you got
bring that back.
12 televisions upside down, on your
yes.
on your Craftmatic bed.
Your Craftmatic Barco Lounger. Yeah, so the other ones I was looking at was Password, Match Game, and Name That Tune.
I was on my list, Hollywood Squares. Concentration.
Concentration was great.
That was you had the staircase of cars, at the end, and solving those puzzles.
Remember,
I love that game.
Remember Scrabble?
Yes, Scrabble was intense at the end too.
I loved Scrabble.
You had that huge plunger, you're like you're ready to flush a toilet, and stopping the time. That you had that 60 seconds in time or whatever it was, and counting down to tick 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 tick.
Yeah.
Oh man, that was intense.
I just figured most people wouldn't remember it, so I wouldn't get any votes for that.
I remember,
Yeah.
but I'm not going to vote for you. I'm going to vote for myself.
I know, what a hater. Listen, that is going to bring this particular episode to a close. Remember, vote. We got an Instagram story. We got a Twitter story. Oh, we got Twitter stories now, but we got Twitter polls. And in the meantime, in between time, we're gonna have a lot of drafts. So you just stay tuned. But for Mr. Gross, I've been eclectic. We're out.
And with your wrinkled pussy, I can't be your lover.